To be in church or to be the church? That is the question. Which one's more important? I mean, I think that both matter, but in this season in my life, I'm learning that being the church may matter more than just simply being inside the church. Right now, because of recovering from my head injury, I am not able to go to church and tolerate a lot of loud noises and large crowds. So Sundays don't always look like they used to for me. And honestly, that's been hard. It's been really, really hard. And there's this certain feeling of disconnection that comes with not being able to be physically present. And I think that that's something that we don't always talk about. You know, my pastor often reminds us that we're called to be the church and take it outside the walls. And I appreciate that now more than ever, because it's easy to focus on the people we see every Sunday and getting in our routine. But what about the people that we don't see? People who are home recovering, people who are grieving, people who are struggling, people who are feeling disconnected, and people for whatever reason just don't feel able or ready to walk through the doors of the church. Ministering to those people is part of what it means to be the church. And when we meet people where they are, that's when we have the opportunity to really show the love of Christ. And you know, I'm not saying this as any kind of indictment on my church. I want to be very clear. It's quite the opposite. I have a great pastor. I've known him for a long time. And if I'm being honest, he's one of the top 5 men that I respect in my life. And our congregation, our staff, they love people and they do a beautiful job of being the church. I just think that I've become more sensitive to this conversation right now because I'm living in it. And when you live a somewhat isolated life for any season, I can't imagine living this all the time. But for this season, it's been really hard to know when or how to reemerge because honestly, it feels a little awkward. And as someone who's naturally pretty outgoing and has always lived a pretty public life, I'm realizing that I don't always know how to reach out to someone who is in a season of isolation. I know I'm not alone, and I know there are people out there who have been kind of isolated longer than I have for a variety of reasons. So this week, I want to challenge myself to do better, and I'd like to challenge you too. Don't overthink it. Don't get in your head. Just make the call, send the text, check on somebody, invite them in, meet them where they are. You don't have to have all the answers. Nobody expects you to. But sometimes being the church simply means showing up where someone is. So this week, don't just go to church, be the church.